In this video, we will look at Christmas scenes in 6 non-Christmas movies. We'll briefly describe and analyze those colorful Christmas scenes. They're all critically acclaimed movies in their genres. We'll take a look at Godfather, Rocky, Goodfellas, American Psycho, Eyes Wide Shut, and Donnie Brasco. There might be spoilers. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. 1. Godfather. 1972 movie The Godfather, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, is not primarily a Christmas movie, but it includes Christmas scenes. Actually, Christmas scenes were the scenes that were shot first. The director Coppola said in an interview, the first shot was the scene where Michael and Kay come out of Best's department store. Shooting was scheduled to start on March 29, 1971, with the scene in which Michael Corleone and Kay Adams leave Best and Co. store on Fifth Avenue after shopping for Christmas presents. In that scene, a snow machine was used. Second scene they shot was the one where Bobby Duvall's character Tom Hagen was kidnapped in front of a toy store. On the last day of first week, they shot the hospital scene where enemies go to kill the Godfather. To prevent Sollozzo's men from killing wounded Don Corleone in the hospital, Michael guards the main entrance of the hospital with Enzo. To look like dangerous and armed, they fold up their collars and put their hands in their pockets as they have guns. The exterior of the hospital twinkles with Christmas decorations. This is one of the darkest Christmas scenes. 2. Rocky. We'll talk about 2 Christmas scenes in Rocky Saga. We'll omit the scene where Paulie wears a Santa costume in Rocky 5 and focus on Rocky 1 and Rocky 4. In the first scene, Adrian's older brother and Rocky's best friend Paulie has a rage attack. At Christmas Eve night, when Paulie comes home drunk, he sees Rocky and Adrian peacefully sitting in front of the TV. Paulie overhears Rocky saying Paulie knows nothing about fight and what Paulie wants from Rocky. Paulie approaches them behind and says, "I don't want nothing from you. This ain't no charity case. Get out of my house." And Rocky replies him,
"It's cold outside, Paulie."
And later the argument gets intense and Paulie starts to shout at both of them and break furnitures. This scene is one of the underappreciated moments in Rocky. In the first Rocky movie, we see a broken man, an underdog fighter who tries to prove himself and find a true love. And this Christmas scene reflects the dysfunctional family life, the resentment of downtrodden individuals, and one of the many obstacles in Rocky's difficult life. Christmas movies or scenes are mostly about the family. And this scene shows Adrian's dysfunctional family and Rocky's efforts to protect his love. In Rocky 4, we will focus on Rocky's post-game speech after victory against Soviet-Russian Ivan Drago. The match takes place at Christmas Day in Soviet Russia. After a hard-won victory, Rocky talks about the change. He says, "If I can change, you can change, everybody can change." After Rocky's speech, Mikhail Gorbachev lookalike politician stands up and starts to applaud. And Rocky in his final remarks wishes a Merry Christmas for his son, who should be sleeping due to time difference. And then Hearts on Fire soundtrack sets the mood. 3. Goodfellas. Christmas scene in Goodfellas takes place in a bar. Jimmy Conway welcomes everybody at the entrance, but instead of giving people gifts, he rebukes people over the expensive stuff they bought after the Lufthansa heist. Jimmy knows that they're watched by FBI and he's worried about his crew's lavish spending. But Jimmy doesn't forget to give Christmas gift to Henry. Henry later returns home with an expensive Christmas tree. Goodfellas isn't a Christmas movie, but we see how mobsters celebrate their Christmas time. 4. American Psycho. Another Christmas party scene is from iconic movie American Psycho. In this scene, the protagonist Patrick Bateman socializes with people at a Christmas party. Despite being a meticulous psychopathic killer, Bateman acts like he's enjoying the party and tries to look funny with reindeer antlers. Later, Bateman runs into his coworker Paul Allen, who confuses Bateman for another banker Marcus Halberstam. Bateman is obsessed with Allen, resents him for his flamboyant lifestyle, and later plots to kill him. Posing as somebody else, Bateman invites Paul Allen for dinner. In this party scene, we can see the excesses of 1980s consumer culture and the materialistic lifestyle within upper middle class. 5. Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut is a psychological drama that explores themes of sexual desire, jealousy, and the hidden aspects of human relationships. It was the last movie of director Stanley Kubrick. In 1999, a couple of days after the final editing and preview of the movie, Kubrick passed away of a heart attack at the age of 70 without seeing the final version of the movie. The film's production holds the Guinness World Record for the longest continuous film shoot with 400 days. Eyes Wide Shut opens with scenes of Christmas festivities, including parties and decorations. Throughout the film, we see Christmas trees, lights, and other references to Christmas in almost each scene. The Christmas setting serves as a backdrop for the characters to explore taboos and question societal norms. 6. Donnie Brasco. In 1997 movie Donnie Brasco, an undercover FBI agent Joseph Pistone, who is portrayed by Johnny Depp, poses himself as jewel thief Donnie Brasco and tries to infiltrate the Bonanno crime family in New York City during the 1970s. The first Christmas scene in the film takes place in the house of Bonanno family member Benjamin Lefty Ruggiero, who was portrayed by Al Pacino. In this scene, we see Lefty in a funny red Christmas tracksuit sitting at home. Donnie Brasco visits him and they quickly exchanges their Christmas gifts. Later, Lefty shows his cooking skills to Donnie and they eat together. Disappointed with his own son, Lefty wants to spend more time with Donnie. When they have a drink and talk, Lefty makes an ironic reference to Christmas by saying, "Nobody can touch you now. I'm your man. Jesus Christ couldn't touch you." Lefty becomes the mentor of Donnie and tells him he can vouch for him in the future for making him a made man. In another scene, Pistone comes back his house at late Christmas night and has an argument with his wife over his Christmas Day shift, his lack of interest in family affairs, and lack of food on the table at Christmas. Pistone's Christmas hat adds some humor in the scene. His wife doesn't believe that he really works on a Christmas day. We see the undercover agent Pistone often neglects his family in favor of his career. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click the like and subscribe button. More videos will come.